Warning: this is a comedy satire show. Nothing that we say here should be taken seriously. This show is filmed for entertainment purposes only. By continuing to listen or watch, you consent and understand what's about to happen. Enjoy the show.
Is Chinese food overrated? Welcome back, everybody, to the Yanek show. Pew, 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 pew. Part number 1, debate club. In the next 20 minutes, we're going to be debating and discussing, is Chinese food overrated? Nah, this week, ladies and gentlemen, it's not a guest, it's an expert on the topic, Tom Keegan. Pew!
Have you just called me fat?
Tom Keegan, nobody called you fat. Tom Keegan, is Chinese food overrated? Let's go.
No. It's pretty good.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. It's
okay.
Well, what countries have terrible food?
England.
England, yeah. That's fair too.
England, Scotland, Wales, Ireland.
I wonder what makes it so like
Scandinavian countries.
Yeah. Scandinavian, yeah. I think they just still eat like big turkey legs and shit.
Yeah.
Like Vikings.
No, they love fish. They have fish for breakfast. Those people are crazy.
Have you
bro.
ever been to Turkey? Have you had a Turkish breakfast?
Well, so Bulgaria is right next to Turkey,
right,
so
yeah.
that food is quite, the Balkans and stuff.
It's like
so.
mushrooms, okay, but then like olives.
Olives. Oh, I love olives. Yeah, we do the same. Yeah.
At like 10 o'clock in the morning.
Kind of like feta.
way.
Salami, feta cheese, tea. Have you had feta cheese with tea, bro? And salami and olives.
That sounds
That's
insane.
amazing. It's crazy, bro.
That's like I want a glass of wine with that, you know what I mean? Not like on orange juice and
10 in
everything.
the morning, yeah. Jacob, can you minimalize that clock? It's giving me PTSD, bro. What's happening? PTSD.
It's just reminding you.
Yeah, the
It's
time
like you
is
get the
passing
fuck
by.
out, yeah.
We cannot get time back.
No,
All
I
right,
love-
so, no, because the thing is, I was thinking, what topic we're going to use for Tom Keegan, right? And as we all know, or for those of you who don't know, who are new to the podcast, we have an infamous episode with Tom Keegan where he kind of went, a little bit crazy.
It was all in jest. It was all obviously jokes, Mike.
Yeah,
I
of
mean,
course.
to be fair, you've never looked at me the same. You kind of think, you're like, is he racist now?
No,
I'm not.
No. I know you're
I love
a good
Chinese
guy.
food. How can I be racist?
Yeah. And I was thinking, what better topic than is Chinese food overrated? Now, the reason I formed the question this way, because Chinese food, I think, is by far the most famous Asian food of all time.
Okay.
Because when you think of Asian food, especially like in America, you know what I'm saying? Chinese food is the most famous one, right? And the most popular, most common. Bro, even we in Bulgaria in the 90s, we had the first Chinese restaurant in my city and it was a big deal.
Really, yeah.
Yeah.
I always, when I think of Americans and Chinese food, I always think of them, the little takeout cups.
Yeah, those
and like
containers.
they all know how to use noodles. I mean, do you know how to use chopsticks?
Chopsticks. I try, but it's too complicated.
No,
Just give
fuck
me a
that.
fork. And come on, bro. You know what I love when I go to a Chinese restaurant and
It's
I
so
see the...
unpractical.
and
They're
I-
really unpractical. It's like, but trust them to be like, oh, we're going to take something really difficult and all that. I'm joking.
I was like, fuck it,
But it
here
is.
we go. Here we go
I'm
again.
only joking. But when you think about it, it's just, it'd be easy using your hands, like in India and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't see the point of the chopsticks.
Yeah. Oh, because they had the naan bread, and that's the whole thing. You kind of dip it, and you kind of can put stuff in it and do like a little, how do you call that, wrap? Or like a,
It is still a bit manky, like, you know what I mean? Use a utensil, but yeah, come on.
I love it when I go to a Chinese restaurant and I see, like the waiter, if it's a Chinese person, and they always ask, do you want, the fork and the knife or whatever, and do you want the chopsticks? Or sometimes they just, it's there on the table already when you go there. And I was like, it's England. Like half of the people, probably 80% of the people in this Chinese restaurant are white. Nobody knows how to fucking use chopsticks.
Have you ever been to a Chinese restaurant called the Taipan?
Yes.
You know the Taipan?
The buffet.
Do you know the birthday song that they play? Did he still play it? I remember it was like it's a really big Chinese restaurant. It's not a buffet, and it's by the docks on the dock road. And we used to go for birthdays and stuff, and they play this horrendous birthday song. I'm not going to do the accent because I'm already like
Patreon.com/Mikeyanek if you want to hear the
it's
spicy
nuts.
stuff.
But and I used to be like, I was really shy as a kid. I'd be like, oh, don't tell him it's my birthday because I just didn't want to sing. And all the restaurant claps, I used to hate that shit. So like we'd be sitting eating a meal, and my brother would be like, I've told them it's your birthday, they're gonna play the song, and I was like, oh man, please. But like riddled with anxiety, and every time you hear the song, you know it was coming on because it'd go, bam, happy birthday to you, but in outrageously cartoonish Chinese accent, dead fast. And so every time it come on, I'd like start sweating profusely, thinking it's me. They're gonna come over. And he'd walk past and it'd be some other kid. And I'd be like, thank God, thank God. And then eventually it would be me. And,
wow. You go there
beetroot, yeah.
You go there every week and there's like every week is your birthday and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
But hold on, is there like a discount or maybe like a free piece of cake or something?
I don't think so. They just play this crazy song. Like, I wish you could find it, or like I wish someone had a video of it.
I'm trying to find it on Google.
I might go back just so I can.
Is this restaurant still there?
Yeah, it's still there. It's huge. It's massive. Yeah.
That is so fucking funny. You know, that's the worst when they bring out. Do they at least bring? Because you know, in some places they'll bring like a little, maybe like a tiny cake with a little. How do you call that? Like Roman candle or whatever. They just like flames and shit, or like candles.
I think it's one of them deals where like if you bring the cake, okay, we'll bring it out. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
They're like, we're not giving you free shit just because you were born on this day.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah,
you can't blame them either.
I mean, birthdays are crazy. That should be our birthdays overrated. That should be a future topic. Because think about that. Why you gonna get presents and cake just because you're born? You got nothing to do with that.
Well, don't the Mormons not celebrate the birthdays? Is that true?
Good people, the Mormons. I like them.
Where does that come from?
I was trying to.
You getting sued by them also? Immediately, he was like, I love Mormons. I absolutely love Mormons.
That's my favorite religious people. You know what I'm saying? They tried to recruit me twice. But anyway, hold on.
Really?
Yeah. We talk about it on the page.
Okay.
How about that? It's an interesting story. Okay, so hold on. So which one is your favorite Asian cuisine then?
You know what? I love Thai.
Thai?
A nice Thai.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not great with spice, but like a nice Thai green curry. Shit.
What else do they have? That's the only dish I know from Thailand.
Thai green curry?
Yeah, and ladyboy juice.
curry.
Did you catch that one?
Curry.
Jacob catch that one, you little cheeky pervert, you.
What did you say?
Ladyboy juice.
Okay, Mark. Here we go.
I don't care anymore.
Oh my God, that was so creepy. That little laugh that he did just then.
Go on, lad. Tell me about. So, what type of cuisine? What type of dishes? I don't. Because like Thai green curry and red green curry.
It's just a lot of spicy shit. It's a lot of really hot noodles. Pho is lovely on him. I know it's that Vietnamese. Is that Vietnamese? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I had that recently.
I'm being racist again. I don't know.
Made it at home. It was good. Yeah, it was good. But the thing is, it's soup. Like all these ramen stuff, I eat it in like half an hour later. I'm hungry.
See, I
need bread.
I'm very, very unadventurous when it comes to restaurants because I think, if I get this and it's too spicy and it ruins me night completely, then I've paid for it. I've already paid for it, and I'm not one to be like, make a fuss or something. So I'm very just gives the original curry, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So what is your tolerance when it comes to spicy food?
I get red-faced off ketchup.
Really?
And I'm only joking.
I wouldn't be surprised.
No, a little bit.
I mean, you're half red-faced now.
Do you know what my mum used to get all the time from the Chinese, and I hated it. Like, my mum, I love her to death, but she's known me for like, she's known me all my life, and she just...
She's known me for 5 years.
She's known me for like...
I mean, it is Liverpool, so I don't fucking know, bro.
She was estranged. You ever seen that film Lion? That was basically me and her. She's always get vermicelli, and I fucking hated it. Vermicelli.
What is that?
It's like a dead thin noodles, and it's got prawns and chicken in and stuff like that.
That sounds Italian.
No, it's a Chinese dish. But
vermicelli. Can you Google it up, Jacob?
And just because she liked it.
It is Chinese.
Picture. That sounds Italian as fuck, dude. I guarantee you
vermicelli.
That is an Italian guy who went to China back in the day and fucked so many women. They were like, we're gonna name a dish.
And then it's got like
the
the onion in it. Like it looks like a noodle, but it's an onion. And sometimes you get fooled, and the texture's horrible and shit.
I thought vermicelli was just the name of the noodle, not the dish. Like the
Maybe it is.
Vermicelli.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound Chinese at all. What is your favorite Chinese dish?
Damn.
And what do you think is the worst?
Fish and chips.
Fish and
all right.
chips.
Fish and bloody chips. No curry sauce. None of it.
I always have chips when I go to a Chinese
My favourite time, I love a spring roll.
Spring roll, come on.
I love a spring roll, man.
They're too small.
I suppose it's just the size, isn't it?
They're too small. I don't like when they're like, there's going to be 4 or 8.
You haven't had the spring rolls, have I, baby?
Really? You got the jumbo ones. Yes,
you know
man,
they're
this fucking big.
I don't know, man. There's so many, isn't it? You always get something different. That's the good thing about Chinese food as well, which is why I don't think it's overrated, is because you could get a Chinese every day of the week and you'd get something different every time. It's so varied.
It kind of tastes the same because they have the pork and chicken. They do use all of the meats, which is very good. But I think it's literally like It's kind of like they have 4 different sauces, like sweet and sour, bean sauce,
Yeah. Do you know
chow mein or whatever, and it's all the same. It's
You know what's funny? I was thinking sometimes you'll go into a chippy, like, oh, my Chinese people, and you look at the menu and they've got British dishes and it's like steak. Like, who the fuck's walking into a chippy going, yeah, medium rare, love, please? Like,
there's a Chinese guy in the back.
I swear to God, next time you go into a chippy, just have a look at the menu and they've got like shepherd's pie or something like that. And you're like,
yeah,
who's having a
that's
fucking
hilarious.
shepherd's pie out of it? Just
A Chinese guy in the back fucking watching Gordon Ramsay's tutorials on YouTube because he has no idea how to make it.
fella in bloody in Tim's chippy like that, trying to make a beef Wellington, like fucking like that with the dough.
Wellington. Okay, so what is your... Because the thing is, the reason... Is it overrated?
Shumai is fucking heavy as well.
Okay, my thing is not overrated in the overall, you know, like when it comes to food, right? I'm talking about compared to other Asian foods, and I'll tell you how I come up with this topic. I recently had Korean food for the first
I was just
time.
going to say, I
And
don't think I've ever had it.
It was unbelievable.
Is it nice?
Dude, I had it because my missus, it's called Chop Chop in town, which is a hilarious name, by the way. Super unassuming. Probably half of the size of the studio is the whole
really?
place. It's so small.
Quaint.
Bro, you walk inside and there's one British girl on the counter. And at first I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. But right behind, because there's the whole
Because they're
place
so authentic, no one speaks English.
Bro, the place was this, the whole place. This was the counter and this was the kitchen.
Oh, shit.
And the entrance is where is the TV is. That is the whole place. And right behind her was this probably 85-year-old Korean grandma
That's what you want to
and
see.
Korean granddad. Bro, they were so old. And you see they've cooked all their life. Like they had like a, you know, they were like that. Bro.
Oh, shit, yeah.
And they're just like chopping. And this guy, the Korean granddad, with this massive pan, so much oil in it, and just like doing this, right? And there's like quietly Korean music in the background.
Yeah, it's softly.
Yeah, soft.
Oh,
and
I
there
want
was
to
like
go. You've sold me on this place.
and there was like another like young Asian girl as well. Like, but I think maybe she was like a student or something because she spoke good English. She was just packing the stuff. And I saw, you know, those 2 old Korean people. They were just like zero happiness in their face. They've just been cooking their whole life.
That's when the food's going to be
Bro,
amazing.
the food was just...
'Cause they're just
You can
miserable.
feel the pain in that food. You know, the immigrants came from a different country, escaped the Korean War, because the guy's 95, bro. He's seen some shit. You know what I'm saying? Kim Jong-un is trying to fucking throw grenades at them every single day, and while K-pop in the background is blasting.
That must be so mad to just live right next to this fucking lunatic who overtly hates you. You know what I mean? And you're like, every day is like, please just don't have a bad day and just kill all of us. Please don't have a bad day. Because you could just wake up one day and just be like, I've had enough of them.
Yeah, fuck this K-pop.
Invade,
yeah. It's like, I don't like
too
K-pop.
good.
Fuck it. Yeah.
Did you hear about the when Kim Jong-il, he kidnapped a director, a South Korean director, and his wife kept him hostage for like months and months. Might have been years, actually.
Directing movies for them.
And he had to make films for him.
Apparently,
and shit
he's
like
a
that.
huge movie buff.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
So that's the son of the. We're talking about the previous guy. If you're not up to date on North Korean politics, you know, like
He died on a train.
Yeah. So I had.
I wonder what North Korean foods like. It must be fucking shit. It's just non-existent.
It's just zero.
It's just bread rolls and gruel. I don't know. It's like a fucking. Do you ever see that James Franco movie, The Interview, and it's like a fake. It's like a fake, and they've got a fake fat kid. And they just throw a fat kid out as if to go like, oh yeah, look, there's Ted Prosperous and
it's
stuff.
It's a good movie. I remember that movie.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
it was ages
it
ago.
is.
Because I had the Korean food. I had like a bento box or whatever the fuck it's called. So it was like sticky pork something with like, you know, the egg fried rice, and they had like some other shit. And I had sushi as well, by the way, from a Korean place, which it had zero taste.
Sushi from Korea.
It was weird. It's kind of like you don't go to a Chinese place for a fucking, you know, shepherd's
What
pie.
I remember, my mum, I think it was a couple of Christmases ago, was like, oh, we're going to go to for an Italian for our Christmas dinner. And I was livid. And we had like a proper argument, like a proper blow-up argument, because I was like, it's Christmas dinner. She was like, I want to break this year. I was like, get in the fucking kitchen. I went, if I don't have a fucking pigs in blanket in the next 20 minutes,
I'm gonna fucking stab
I'm
somebody.
going to burn the place down. And I was like, no, I just remember being fuming that. I just remember being fuming that. She went, and she didn't. She went to it, and I was fucking, it was a bad Christmas, I'll be honest.
So, because I had the Korean food, and I was like, compared to the Chinese, I mean, come on, because everybody knows Chinese food. And then I was thinking, let's talk about it, you know? What do we think about? Go on.
I was going to say South Korean, so it's like,
South
what kinds of
Korean,
stuff is it?
So they have obviously kimchi, which we have in Bulgaria as well, which is pickled cabbage and vegetables, but they put some spices on it, which is quite good and it's very healthy for you as well. They have the Korean barbecue, which is probably the most famous part of their kitchen, and they have because they're heavy on pork, I think, and pork is my favorite meat. So
Does not give you kidney stones?
does it?
I think so.
I'm
There's
not
a red
sure,
meat
no.
that gives you kidney stones. What is it, Jacob? You're a healthy guy.
I've got no idea, bro.
You work out? You look like you do.
You wearing slides and produces podcasts all day, bro. We'll work out. You work 27
he
hours.
seems
there.
like the kind of guy who gets up at 7, does a quick hour sesh. I read you so
He
wrong.
rides a skateboard. That's his,
Not anymore. Got a car now.
Why?
I've got a car now.
I got a car.
Yeah.
Got a motor.
I'm
man.
on skateboard, bro.
Got a
The
fucking
mechanics-
motor.
The Mike Yanek show is paying the bills over here. Look at Jacob becoming
You
wealthy.
don't drive, do you, Mike?
Nah. So they have, because we have 3 minutes, we need to wrap up
Okay.
this topic. On the podcast, we can talk about
Just having
whatever.
fun.
So yeah, they have a lot of, the barbecue, they have a lot of it's always like sticky barbecue sauce, which is very like
Messy
sweet and
shit.
spicy.
Yeah.
And it's fucking amazing.
Sometimes you just want a custard cream. Do you know what I mean? I don't have to wash my hands. Oh my God, you remember? That's what I love about Chinese is as well. When you go and sometimes they give you a little bowl of like hot water and lemon.
Yeah.
And like, at fair, some people like, there's that hack joke of like, oh, people think it's soup. You know what I mean? And like someone else, they go, oh no, it's not soup. It's a washing your hands. And, that's sick because that was the first time I experienced that.
Oh really?
I was like, what
You're easily impressed.
I am, mate. I am very sheltered.
Have you ever been abroad? You'll be very impressed by other people.
I haven't been abroad a lot. I've been to Turkey. I've been to Spain, France. Paris, France.
Have you left Europe? That's what my question.
No.
Okay, good. We should film it. We should do a documentary. Tom Keegan abroad.
I'd love to do like a travel show. Like when you think about comedians who do that, when they're like, right, what do you want to do? And they just give me loads of money. I'll go around the world
Yeah, of course.
and make it funny. Like that'd be a dream thing to do.
What do you think? Okay, let's talk about Indian food quickly because that's the other,
I love Indian food.
top 3.
Love Indian food.
Do you think it's better than Chinese then?
On certain
That's a
days,
tough question, though.
certain days, I might be like pushed towards that.
Really?
I don't know. It's so
Indian food is very
highly
good, yeah.
contested.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I'd flip a coin.
Really?
I'd say one's just as good as the other. There's not like a good Indian.
But
Sorry, to take quick.
Go.
There's an Indian. If you're based in the Liverpool area, there's an Indian called Taste of India. In
you
the
mean
South
Indian
End.
restaurant, not an Indian,
Sorry,
just like a random block in the middle of
I
the
mean, Native
fucking-
American restaurant. There's an
Yeah.
Native
Oh, is
American.
it? Is it?
What would that be? Just buffalo, innit? Suppose.
Yeah.
Can't really have that.
Because but the thing is, I cannot eat Indian food 7 times a week.
I could.
Really?
I could.
Your stomach
Yeah.
can you handle it?
Bhaji. Give me a bhaji every day, boy. Bounce a bhaji right off your head in a minute.
Or maybe as the one from Mazda and shit I buy, because like the authentic one in the restaurant. I have issues with that, mate.
I think Italian's probably my favourite.
Italian? Italian is the goat of food.
Of course.
You know the thing is, because they don't care. They're like every meal is a cheat meal.
Yeah.
Every dish they have is a cheat meal dish.
People,
they don't care.
People say when they go like they go for Rome for a holiday, they come back like a stone heavier because all you're doing is just eating pasta and shit and
Amazing.
gelatos.
No, that's fucking.
Yeah.
Even their ice cream is the best version of ice cream gelato. It's crazy, man.
It is.
Okay. So listen, we gotta wrap up this section. We did well. I think we solved a lot of problems and a lot of issues. We fixed the world.
I healed a lot,
man. Yeah. We discussed it everything. Now, because that's the thing. We debate and then Jacob has to give his verdict if we manage. We're kind of like drunk lawyers a little bit. We have no idea what we're doing.
Okay.
Better call Sal. That's it. We have no idea what we're doing. Sal or whatever the fuck it's called. So my verdict is that it's overrated compared to Korean food and compared to other Asian food like Indian or Japanese. But the reason is because it's so famous and it's been in the West first. Chinese food's been here since the fucking 70s probably. That's why a lot of people think that it's the best Asian food. I think it's the most. I think it's overrated. What do you think?
I don't think it's overrated simply because what else would Brad Pitt eat in the Oceans movies? Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
You couldn't sit there with a fucking tikka masala looking cool.
Yes.
You can't look cool eating a curry.
Yeah.
Probably Brad Pitt could, but no, it's not overrated at all.
Dipping number.
Yeah.
All right, Jacob, what is your verdict? Do you think Chinese food is overrated compared to other ones?
No. I love Chinese food, especially a bhaji.
The fucking goal.
Okay.
Isn't
good.
bhaji Indian?
It is. Barji is Indian.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Here we go. All right,
me.
so
Typical Brit.
yeah. Part number 1 sorted. We did good. Okay, I didn't manage to win this one. I lost it, but it is what it is. Sometimes it happens. Now, part number 2 is called You Get a Segment. Now, I explained the segments to you off camera.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna read them out. You're gonna make your selection. Then we're gonna explain to the audience what the segment is, and then we go and playing. Right? Now, you have 4 segments to choose from this week: Night Out from Hell, Fuck, Marry, Kill, Would You Rather, Extreme Edition, or Stupid Beliefs. Tom Keegan, what you want to play this week?
Let's go beliefs.
Stupid Beliefs.
Let's go beliefs.
Okay, this is very simple. This is called Stupid Beliefs. So it's pretty much, did you had a stupid belief as a kid, as a teenager, or even now, that you were always convinced it was true, and one day you found out it was completely...
I had so many beliefs when I was a kid.
me.
I was like a little bit of a ming, you'd say. That's like a Liverpool term for like a bit of a dork. So like I like when I was a little kid, I used to think I had superpowers and shit. I used to think I could like control the weather and stuff.
Really?
I'd stand in the middle of fields like stuff like
Like
that.
Storm from X-Men.
I'm pretty sure my mum was like, he's definitely on the spectrum. But I managed to pull away from it. I don't know.
Like Storm from the X-Men, you know, because she
Yeah.
used to control the weather
I
and
used
stuff.
to, yeah, and then like
Wow.
I was thinking about beliefs before when you were saying wrestling. I seen your Stone Cold thing.
yeah.
It was like evident to me.
Yeah.
It's still real to me, damn it.
Yeah,
You seen that clip?
Yes.
I loved wrestling like more than anything. Yeah, and then I was like the kid in school who was like, it's not fake. It's not fucking fake.
beat you up, lad.
Yeah.
I still do that, you know.
And then Chris Benoit really took me out of that. You know what I mean? Have you heard
For those of you who don't know, Chris Benoit was a professional wrestler, but because of his finishing move, which is, how the fuck was that legal? How the fuck
the cross thing?
No. He go from
the
the top rope,
headbutt, yeah,
and
yeah.
he jumps and he headbutts
Flying
somebody
headbutt, yeah.
in the fucking thigh or whatever, right? By the way, that doesn't do much. You know what I mean? He gets more damage, and because he was doing this night after night for fucking 15 years, he got brain damage.
Yeah.
Then he went crazy and he shoot up his family and
I think
killed himself.
I think he strangled them to death.
Crazy,
He
man.
did it with like weight operate and shit like that. It was horrific. I always thought it was really funny though, like because I had an idea for a sketch.
Yeah.
And it was like 4 guys and they're all talking about their favorite wrestlers.
Yeah.
And again, this comes into believing in wrestling. And they're all talking. Mine was Stone Cold, mine was Rikishi, and then one of them eventually goes, "Oh, my favorite wrestler was Chris Benoit." And they're all like, "Oh shit, well, you know, he fucking killed his wife." And the guy's like, "Kayfabe, bro." You know what I mean? He's like, "It is,
No,
it is
no,
now."
okay, yeah.
Boom.
Oh.
The flying out, but
Yeah,
man,
so
what
we
an
just,
absolute lunatic.
yeah. See, it doesn't do that much to the opponent. I think it's worse for him. Yeah,
Yeah.
and you see the way he holds his head. Obviously, let me explain, because we're not gonna show this because we're gonna get a copyright strike from WWE 100%. But we're watching.
Fuck you, Vince McMahon.
Yeah, well, he got taken down. Yeah, so. We're just watching a compilation of Chris Benoit just
flying out
yeah.
people. It's
And
insane.
every time he lands, he just holds his head like,
Yeah.
oh my fucking God, I'm in so much pain.
I know, yeah.
Yes. So pretty much, after doing this for 15 years, who would know that you'll get brain damage?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's definitely CTE.
Yeah. And he killed his family. And for those of you who don't know, kayfabe,
And
you know,
himself.
which was the punchline of
yeah.
that story, is pretty much people being in character.
It's when wrestlers really stick to the role, even when they're off. You know, even when they're not wrestling,
Yeah.
so they play up to the character and stuff. So kids still have that awe of them. So I thought it'd be really funny if he's like, kayfabe, bro, he didn't really kill it. They had to kill his character off somehow. And they're like, no, genuinely. So they show him all the evidence, and he walks on like really somber, like reading it up, and then walks into his room. And as he opens his door, it's just wall to wall Chris Benoit posters, and he just slowly starts taking them down. It's a good sketch idea, isn't it?
Come on, let's do that.
I want to do it.
Why
I've
you
got so
haven't done
many
this?
sketch ideas.
Why you haven't done
I know,
this?
because I'm lazy.
Come on, bro.
I'm
You
a
know
lazy
what?
underachiever.
You want to talk
but I'm
about
really funny.
on the Patreon about some of your ideas? Or you don't want to give them out?
No, yeah. I want to keep some lock and key. I had such a good time with Staunton the other week as well, Jacob.
Hold on.
when we did the-
No. Hold on. We
Okay,
have a.
sorry.
We
So
have,
I do that,
Bro,
I do that,
come on
yes.
now. No. Come on. We'll talk about it after. Hold
Okay.
on. Now.
Such
listen,
a bloody slave
listen,
driver.
bro.
Wow.
Dictator, isn't it?
Bro, we have a
Jesus.
fucking structure
Okay,
now,
okay,
bro. We
okay.
don't fuck. Whoosh, you know what I'm
Fuck
saying?
your
bro?
structure, Mike Yanek. Rebel. I'm joking.
Fix that out, Keegan. Come on, lad. Oh, the fucking toys are down. All right, so tell me, when what happened that you realized that it was all like now real and scripted wrestling? I mean,
I just got made fun of enough until I was
Really?
like, maybe they're right. Maybe they've got a point. And you start watching a little bit closely. You get a little bit older.
how old were you?
The
when you
magic
found out?
fade. Young. Well, I don't know. Maybe 7, 8. When you're like, oh,
7 or 8,
I
and you
think-
knew it was fake. I knew it was fake when I was 15, bro. I'm not joking.
Yeah, but I had so much commitment. I was like,
Oh,
you
I
know,
love
fight-
it.
I was
I still
fighting.
love it. I still watch it.
I can't watch it anymore. But I mean, credit to people who do like Mike Carter still loves it, doesn't he? Mike Carter watches it all the time, and he's a huge fan. I like old stuff. I like there's YouTube channels where it talks about old wrestling,
Yeah.
like the Attitude Era, like. I was the year where Undertaker rode a fucking motorcycle into the ring.
Yes,
That was so
2001. That's my
unnecessary.
favorite
So
Undertaker.
unnecessary.
Yeah, American Badass.
If you think
Keep
of-
rolling.
Yeah.
Limp Bizkit
If
on
you
the
think about
intro.
the logistics that takes
Amazing.
and the traveling around arenas around the world,
Yes.
and the fucking tour manager's like, "What do you mean a motorbike?" I'm like, "Well, you've got to have a ramp for us. We need a fucking motorbike." Oh, shit.
And it was a proper, like, beautiful. It
it was a
wasn't
big
just
Harley
like
Davidson, wasn't it? Yeah.
Do you think, because so how it works in WWE, especially back in those days, they wrestle literally 6 or 7 days a week.
Yeah.
So what they do is they go to little house shows or called in front of like 1,000 people on Monday, on Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever. And then on Friday night, which is SmackDown, they record for television in
okay.
big arenas. And on Monday for Raw, they record in the big arenas. And the other ones, it's kind of like open mic, right? And then you do the clubs or whatever. But do you think when The Undertaker, because it's too much travel, he just walked to the ring when he was doing a house show on a Tuesday.
Oh,
And
yeah,
in the middle
yeah.
of fucking nowhere. He
like
just like,
fucking
keep
leaving-
rolling. And he just Undertaker like,
Leave-
just roller skates, just like.
Leaving skid marks on some kid's fucking basketball fucking court or something like that.
Can you imagine if you were just walking down to the ring because like it's too much of the logistics
Yeah.
and they just pull out the bike only on when they're recording the
Comes
TV?
out on a bicycle. I move in, I move out, keep rolling. I was religious until I was very young as well when I clocked that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Are we talking about wrestling or religion? Because
No,
they're
sorry.
kind of the same, you know. There's
For
a lot
you,
of
for you.
similarities. And
You fucking bitch.
Jesus,
I'm joking.
man.
I'm joking.
Fucking hell. Are you religious?
No. I'm an agnostic. But when I was a kid, I think I believed in God. And then I again, very young, maybe about 10, maybe even younger. And my mum always tells the story of like me going up to him and being like, "Oh, I'm an atheist." And then I moved on to being an agnostic.
How old were you then? And what happened? Was there like a... Were you
Do you know
looking
what?
closely?
It was a lot of comedy. It was a lot of stand-up comedy.
Oh, really?
I was watching a lot of comedy and stuff like that, and people like Carlin
See,
and stuff.
comedy is
and,
dangerous.
yeah,
It rottens people's minds, you know?
But people like George Carlin and stuff like that.
And then you go back sombering that there's no God. You open your door and there's a bunch of posters
I think-
of God.
I
and
think-
just taking them down slowly.
There's like a what's it called? There's like a freeing sense as well. Like when you're like, all right, there's no God, everything's by chance.
Yeah.
So just have a laugh and have a bevy and
Yeah.
chill.
And then you can be a sinner.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
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 without remorse.
Yeah. It's amazing. I've
it's
been this
possible.
way since I was a kid. That's why I'm so crazy. There's nothing holding me back.
Were you religious at all?
So I was baptized as a kid, Christian Orthodox or whatever.
Right.
And my family, we all technically on pay. You know the thing is
What
Bulgaria.
does Orthodox mean? What's the difference?
It's like the Greek stuff, kind of like. Oh,
Do you have to like
Eastern
grow
Europe.
a funny hair part? Like the little girly ones, like the
No,
Orthodox
that's Jewish.
Jews?
That's Jewish.
You gotta have a mohawk or something like that.
Can you pull up a Bulgarian priest, by the way?
Oh mate, we've done this before.
Oh, we've done this before. They look like they're from a video game, bro. They
Really?
have like massive hats and like giant
Oh,
beards.
shit.
They have a scepter. They have like chains, gold chains, bro.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Like a rap video.
But yeah, like a rap video. But put up gold.
Oh shit, yeah.
'Cause-
They look so
this is-
scary.
Listen, this is the casual uniform. But when they go primetime television, they are dressed in gold. Just pull up gold. Because this is like, let's say this is midweek, ceremony.
yeah.
But on the
This
weekend.
is just casual.
Oh my god.
Here you go. That's the weekend, bro.
Jesus Christ. He looks like a fucking emperor, doesn't he? Like that. You
Yes,
would think he was
man.
a priest.
See, that's prime time on a Saturday. You know what I'm
Looks
saying?
like, looks like a fucking Game of Thrones reject character.
That's when the club is sold out and
Bring
they
me
come to see
wine,
you.
boy.
It looks like when you customize your character in a video game.
We attack the hill tribes at dawn.
So yeah, this is the type of shit I grew up with, you know.
That's sick.
Yeah, but the black uniform is when you're doing the open mic on a Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Like
for
whatever.
funerals, you're not gonna rock up to that for a fucking funeral.
Funerals,
are you?
yeah, they do funerals as well. The weddings, I think they dress a bit more in white or weddings. Or like a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, they're more colorful for the
They're
weddings.
just showing up whoever's fucking thing it is, aren't they? It's like
Yeah.
have a bit of decorum. Fucking Bulgarian priests.
The churches are very flamboyant. By the way,
I think even the neck collar's too much that we have.
yeah, here is very
Just
like
don't make
low
me
key.
look at your neck.
Yeah, yeah. Just,
I don't know what that is actually like. Do you know what? I don't know what that symbolises or what it's for.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just looks fucking stupid.
but you know what the thing is in our because here you know the priests are not allowed to have a wife and like fucking all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But in Bulgaria it's completely legal. So they have
cool.
this. It's even encouraged because for us it's like.
Well, it's better then. It's because like
course.
because they know what happened with the other ones. They're like they'll shag kids.
Yeah,
it's
they
like
will,
if you
yeah.
don't let them have a wife, they will shag kids.
By the way,
And
all
it's like,
the-
yeah, better.
By the way, all the Catholics that are gonna get pissed off. You know there's documented evidence of what we're saying.
That's my.
You know what I'm saying?
like-
We're not making shit up
That's
for
what
the first time on this podcast.
That's what I was, Catholic, Roman Catholic.
Did you get fiddled?
No.
Not good looking enough
No,
as a kid or
yeah,
something?
yeah.
you're gonna
See the way I
gonna
had to-
fucking destroy my props. That's what you get.
See the way I had to go in like the recesses of my brain then and go like, no, not by a priest.
By a nun in the school.
None, yeah. A dirty fucking dirty nun. Little penguin.
Dirty nun.
Penguins get me horny. Ever see a penguin now? It's too hard to be a nun's.
So the thing is, because they have to have the wife and maybe like I don't know if they have kids. I think like the guy in gold, you know, like I don't know about him, but if you're like a priest or involved with the church, is encouraged to have kids and a wife, so you can experience all the nuances of life. Because that's the idea.
That makes sense. That makes a lot more sense.
How the fuck the Pope, like the Pope is a virgin, isn't he?
Is he?
Technically, he is, right? He's not allowed to have
No.
sex. Yeah,
There must be,
Google it.
like-
Come on, Google it.
Is the
He-
Pope a virgin?
He has to be a virgin.
So, Pope, you hearing this?
This blasphemy, lad.
I wouldn't take that, off my Yanek. My Yanek's like calling the Pope a virgin.
He is a virgin. So how the fuck you gonna tell me?
Hey, go easy on the Pope, man.
Bro.
Pope to you.
Pope's
Calling
not-
the Pope a
He's
virgin.
not a virgin.
No, come on. What?
See?
There's a video here proving it.
Oh, there's a video of him
Joking.
fucking or
Joking.
something. Jesus, man.
Joking.
That's hilarious.
No, come on. Honestly, did you have a look? Is he virgin? Oh, you went to Quora or whatever? Yeah, I'm sure that's fucking.
He's a cool Pope. This Pope,
Oh yeah, why are we looking at Quora?
this Pope gets laid.
Wikipedia, bro. That's where you look for facts, you know. So how the fuck he's gonna tell me how to live my life or how to do whatever? The guy's never
Never
fucked.
made anyone
The
come.
guy's never eaten a pussy. The guy's nobody has farted.
He's not
on-
a virgin. He
Listen.
just settled the matter. Stop calling the Pope a
Listen,
virgin.
listen. The guy, nobody has ever farted on him by accident while fucking. You know what I'm saying? So how the fuck he's gonna tell me what to do?
If you can go through life without having any sort of sexual experiences, then you're either dead inside, broken, just like defective, or you're an absolute serial killer psychopath.
And you know what the thing is? I completely agree. And the thing is, he wanted that.
Yeah,
'Cause
he
he was
wants
like-
that job, yeah.
Which is even weirder. Listen, if now you cannot get laid or like whatever, I understand that. That's sad and bad. But
Maybe they do all the shagging just before they join the priesthood.
maybe.
Do you know what I mean?
Got like a bender.
Yeah. He comes back from
You know the
Amsterdam.
Amish, yeah, the Amish, they do that. You know the Amish,
Oh, I believe so, yeah. I learned that
They
on
have
an
a
episode
summer,
of
yeah.
My Name is Earl.
they have
that's what I
somewhere
like
they
to
go
know.
crazy. Yeah, I know the show.
Yeah, they go out into the but don't they get to choose whether they come back or not?
I don't know.
I
Who
think-
the fuck's gonna come back to fucking churning butter and no internet?
after going on the Nemesis,
Yeah.
you're like,
No.
you know what I mean? I just had a Pepsi Max.
I just got the Pepsi Max.
Fuck off. Not coming back to fucking build a barn. It's not happening.
No, so the Pope can fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dude, you cannot tell me shit.
Don't know what all this blasphemy is about. It's fucking crazy.
We don't have time for another segment, so tell me, is there any other belief that you had maybe as a kid or whatever, and that you found out that it was completely fucking bullshit? Because the pro wrestling, that's quite good. The religion, I think many people had that.
Yeah,
you
of
know,
course,
like,
but-
I mean, many
Okay,
people
sorry,
had that.
Mike. Was that a bit too hack for you?
No, it's alright.
Beliefs.
If you don't have anything, that's fine. I'm just gonna wrap it up.
No,
kick you out of here.
I was very short-minded. I went a deep thinker as a kid, just taking every day as it comes. You know?
I think you're still living your life.
yeah,
that way.
too. Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
I'm
very
not doing that.
unmotivated, waiting for it all to just come to me. That's what I believe. Foolishly, that it's all just going to happen for me.
Yeah, just smoking weed and watching reels all day. You'll probably
You
see
know me
this
so well.
on Instagram at one point, by the way. Parts of this podcast will be on
Oh, no,
Instagram.
clip,
It will
yeah.
be on your
I can't
feed.
wait, yeah.
Yeah, you'll be like, that's me, bro.
I must give up a very druggy vibe because people think I take a lot more drugs than I do.
No, I don't
I'm not that bad.
Yeah,
I mean, I do smoke a bit of weed, but I'm not that bad.
You're a good man.
I am a good man.
You're a good man.
Just
we
a
like
man,
you.
just an innocent man. Do you not get that?
No other
Okay,
beliefs.
so-
No other beliefs.
No, I believe in nothing, Lebowski. I'm a nihilist.
All right, listen. We have, because I want to keep you here for a few more minutes. We have 4 minutes. Let's say 3. You can talk about whatever you want for the next 3 minutes because I saw you.
I love the way
Come on.
Mike does this. His podcast. It's his podcast, right? And he just goes, right, be entertaining.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck,
'cause
man?
you
Not
wanted
even a
to
question
you
or
want to
nothing
talk
like
about
that.
your sketches and stuff, but I interrupted you because we have a,
No,
a
I've got I had another idea when that first came out. No, that ham, like
Oh yeah.
someone does that.
Cowabunga, dude.
I wanted to spit in people's faces when they did it. So I thought it'd be. I don't know. It's not funny when I say the sketch.
That was like-
but if you were to watch it, it's funny. So again, it's like guys having a drink and someone says something funny and someone catches someone doing that, and it's just like a second
That came
glance.
out in 2009, by the way, for those of you who are watching.
This.
So that's ages ago, dude. That's so old.
Is it?
That The Rock, when he started that one
Did
in
he?
2001.
The
Yeah,
jabronis.
yeah, the jabronis. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like a sketch where a mate catches someone doing that, and then he jumps out a week later. He's like, what the fuck's all that about? Yeah, it's very Liam Bolton-esque.
Yeah. We tried to get him on, but
He won't go on a podcast.
No, he doesn't,
He
man.
refuses to.
Yeah,
I was like,
he's fucking
I was like,
brilliant,
why don't you come on a Miles High Club? And he was like, he was like, the fact that there's no audience terrifies me. And he's like, whatever I say, like that's out now. It's there. I can't change it. I was like, you're a comedian.
Well,
podcast.
maybe we can make an exception and try to do like a live podcast recording.
Just
with him or
ambush
something.
him. Just ambush him one night with a camera and a mic. And be like, on the Mike Yanek show podcast, and just force it
Dude,
to do
I
it.
should start doing that.
That's
Punked,
funny.
with Ashton Kutcher,
Yeah.
Punked in
And I seen a
2005.
little light bulb pop up your head.
No,
there, you're like,
genuinely,
yeah.
that should be like a spin show of the Mike Yanek
Jacob
show.
sitting there like, what the fuck are you doing, man? You fucking up my business. You're telling them to do impromptu podcasts.
I should do that, just like a little ring light
Be a
and
good
like a
idea.
little camera and be like, you're on the Mike Yanek show,
In the green room, it should be funny.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
Sorry, Jacob. I don't think
It's
I'm-
fine, I've been trying to get rid of him.
He's trying it. Oh, dude, he's tried everything. He called immigration on me, everything. But I have the documents, bro. I have the documents. I'm going nowhere. Even though I'm going to Bulgaria in a few weeks, people watching this.
Will you
But
do me a favor?
hold on. I hope they're going to let me back in the country because I'm genuinely like 50-50 not sure. Go on, tell me. And we wrap up.
Will you do me a favor?
Go on.
Will you take the glasses off for the next segment?
For the Patreon. Why?
Why are you wearing them?
I don't know. I like it.
It's so mad,
It brings
I
the...
feel like you're not taking me seriously. You're wearing these fucking mad
Yes, I don't
sunglasses.
take anything serious.
Okay, fair
This is the
dues.
Mike Yanek show. We talk about Chinese food for 20 minutes. It's
True, yeah,
overrated,
yeah, we
bro.
did.
Come on. Now, listen, thank you so much for being here. Plug
No
anything you want to
problem.
plug in that camera and let's get the fuck out of here.
TK Comedy _ on Instagram. Give us a follow. Miles High Club. Go and watch that. It's a podcast. Dean, Coughlin and Amy. I'm on it sometimes. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for having me, man.
Always. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoy this, patreon.com/MikeYanek. Weekly bonus episodes. Subscribe, share, like on all of the social media at Mike Yanek. Spread the word. Tell your grandma. Kiss her. Give her a little finger. You know what I'm saying? whatever she likes. Tell her Mike Yanek said.
Don't do that.
Send you. See you next week. We love you. Bye. Pew! Psh.